Hi, this is Congressman Luetkemeyer with another edition of the Blaine Buzz. Welcome. This week I want to talk a little bit more about some of the regulatory problems that we're having. I know this is an issue that we've talked about before, about EPA and OSHA and all those folks. But again, there's an example closer to home that many of you may not have heard about, but yet is being very impactful in the way that it's being brought forward. The Lake of the Ozarks, we all know and love and have some fun with. It's a great economic driver of our state and of our area. Ameren UE has the dam there, of course, and they are in charge of the permitting process of the docks and the properties along the edge of the lake, the shoreline. They have a plan submitted to do that to the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, FERC, and FERC came back recently with a letter that if you interpret some of the language in there with some of the concerns they had about the way that Ameren was going to do this, you could see where there may be the opportunity for them to come in and deny the ability of people to be able to transfer their property that has buildings on it without tearing those buildings down first. And so this is a huge property rights issue. It's a huge issue for the federal government to come in and sort of re-regulate and rewrite property rights laws of things that have been going on at the Lake of the Ozarks for, well, since 1929 when the lake was built, the dam was built for the lake. So we've been working with our other colleagues. What we've done is get all the colleagues from the state of Missouri, as well as 3 members of the Illinois delegation that represent areas from Quincy, Illinois, all the way down to south of St. Louis, to join by putting a letter together to go to FERC to try and get them to reconsider their proposal, this response letter to Ameren's proposal to regulate these areas. And so we're very concerned about the area along the edge of the lake that may be impacted, where if you've had a home on there or a structure on there for 50, 60 years, before you can transfer the property, you may have to tear it down. This is nuts, but this is how far regulatory overstepping has gone. And as a result, it's another issue we're fighting for you, and we're going to continue to fight for. Thought you ought to be aware of it, because a lot of us have fun at the lake, a lot of us have homes at the lake, a lot of us have friends or neighbors who spend time there with their property. If you have property on the lake, it's going to affect you. So this is something we all need to be aware of, and this again is another example of our regulatory group out of charge, out of going just completely berserk with some nonsense stuff here. So again, thanks for joining us. We'll continue to work hard for you and look forward to seeing you next week.